Hi, I'm Mike Torville from Evans Cooling Systems. We're at West Coast Marketing in Upland, California, and we're going to convert this 2014 Jeep JK Wrangler to Evans Waterless Coolants. And we're going to use the Moly MCX2 fluid exchange machine. Jeeps like these often operate in extreme conditions. It's hot, it's dusty, it's dirty, and that leads to overheating. Water-based coolants have a low boiling point, and that means they can overheat and boil over very easily. Water also causes corrosion and it causes electrolysis. With Evans waterless coolant, all of that goes away. Evans stops corrosion, it stops electrolysis, and more importantly, Evans has a boiling point of 375 degrees. That means you won't form vapor, you won't build pressure. Evans stays in its liquid state, maintaining its ability to transfer heat, stopping boil over, stopping overheating. For shops doing multiple conversions to Evans waterless coolant, we recommend the Moly MCX2 fluid exchange machine. This machine can save hours and does a much quicker, efficient, and cleaner job of exchanging water-based coolant to Evans waterless coolants. Okay, here's what we'll need to do the job right. We'll need Evans high-performance waterless coolant. We're going to need the Evans prep fluid, which is a waterless flush to help drain all that old coolant, water-based coolant, out of the system. Now, once the installation is done, you're going to want to test the water content. It's important to be below 3%. There's a couple different ways to test that. You can use test strips. It just matches up the color that tells you that you're below 3%. You can also use a refractometer. And the refractometer is simple to use, just put some coolant on there, match the chart, and again you see that you're below 3% and you're good. Now also some shops want to use a digital refractometer. It's a little more expensive, but it's highly accurate. When you're through, you want to put the decal on, the do not add water decal on. It's important to do this because you don't want your customers to mistakenly add water to the system. It's a waterless system, we want it to stay that way. Before we connect the Moly coolant exchange machine, we're going to fill a fresh container of prep fluid and a fresh container of Evans high performance coolant. We've run the prep fluid through the cooling system, and now we're going to run the engine for about 10 minutes with the heat on high in order to circulate the coolant through the heater circuit. But before that, we're going to put the machine on bypass to enable that to happen. We've run the prep fluid through the entire cooling system, so we're going to disconnect the prep fluid tank. And we're going to connect the coolant tank and run that through the system the same way. So we're going to close the valve, open it up, take a small sample of coolant to test for water content. We're going to use an analog refractometer to measure the water content by placing a small sample of the coolant on the glass of the refractometer. We'll just hold it up to the light and measure the reading. And we say we're at 56 on the brick scale, which means we're just below 2%. That's good because we want to be below 3% for a successful conversion. We've completed the conversion process to Evans waterless coolant. Now we're going to disconnect the coolant exchange machine, and we're going to put a do not add water sticker on the radiator to prevent accidental addition of water. Now we're protected against corrosion, electrolysis, and boil over for the life of the engine.